What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Cut, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification icon for more videos and lives like these. That being said, let's get into it. Salute to my guy, Nathan. Salute, Nathan. It's your boy No Credit, man. Bills Boot Camp. Salute, fam. Salute, Bills Boot Camp. You already know what's going on, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Terence Crawford is showing these guys how to stay hungry. The guy is out here grinding like he has $1 in his pocket. He's out here grinding like he's broke. Like this is his first real test. When we all know he already had big fights already. He's grinding like this is the biggest fight of his career. He even started camp early, did a little pre-camp. Now he's about to go into camp. I mean, the man is focused, locked in, ready. He's training like he's training for Canelo, and he's training for Israel Madrimov. He's training like he's training for Canelo Alvarez. That's how hard he going. Like, I mean, he going really really hard. Like, he training like he really believe Israel Madrimov is the best fighter at 154. That's how hard Bud is training right now. Like, every day, the man put out new content where you see the hard work he's putting in the gym. He's getting stronger. He's getting faster. I seen him hit the bag a couple of times, and he looked faster. And the crazy thing is, he's moving up in weight, and he's keeping his speed or looking faster. Man, he's gonna be a problem for anybody at 154. Anybody, he going up there to really make a name for himself at the 154-pound division. But you guys read the title. Um, Guys like Deontay Wilder and Raymond Ford, they've become complacent, and I'm about to explain to you what I mean by that. So, first we gonna get on Raymond Ford, cause I ain't like how he carried it. I didn't like that. So I'm gonna get on Raymond Ford, then I'm gonna get on Deontay Wilder, and then I'm gonna bring it back to Terence Crawford, because these guys can learn. They can learn from Terence Crawford. The Raymond Fords of the world and the Deontay Wilders of the world, they can learn from T-Bud Crawford. Raymond Ford, right? This guy, he finally gets the recognition he deserves, right? He literally finally gets the recognition he deserves, right? Talking about Raymond Ford. And then he gets too content. He gets too complacent, he gets too relaxed. Raymond Ford, you guys know who Raymond Ford is. Coming off that knockout win over Otabek Komatov. He got his name out there. Everybody was talking about Raymond Ford. Everybody wanted to see Raymond Ford. Like, yo, Raymond Ford, man, he back, man. Well, not back, but he the next best thing. Like, he that boy. Like, he doing his thing down there at 126. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looking like a problem. He looking like a pound for pound type fighter. After his win over Otabek Komatov, everybody was giving Ray props. Ray got too comfortable. He got too big headed. You know what I mean? I was on his Instagram this whole time. I was watching what he was doing, how he was preparing for Nick Ball. He didn't take Nick Ball too serious. He didn't look hungry going. The same energy he had going into Otabek Komatov fight. He didn't have that energy for Nick Ball. It's like he didn't care if he won or lost. And you can tell by his post-fight post. After the fight, he posted, I came up short, but it's okay. I'm moving up in weight. Like, don't nobody want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. The fans don't want to hear that. What we want to hear is, Ray, we want to hear that you're gonna go back and get that shit back in blood, bro. Get your belt back, right? This is what we want to hear from a guy like Ray. Like people were starting to get behind him. He's looking like a one-hit wonder. The guy wins the biggest fight of his career, puts himself on the map, and then his very next fight, he takes a loss. It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. He lost his hunger. You understand what I'm saying? This is not what we want to see. We want to see guys win the biggest fight of their career, and the next fight they go out and duplicate what they did before, which is what Terence Crawford is trying to do. I ain't gonna say trying. He's about to do from how he's carrying himself right now. Like you can tell he's gonna do that because we all know, boxing is like 90%. All the work is done in the gym. Floyd Mayweather said this for years. He said all of the hard work is won in the gym. If you do everything you gotta do, if you do everything you gotta do, right? Then when you get in that square circle on fight night, you know you're not leaving no stone left unturned. You're coming to put on a show, win, lose, or draw, as long as you put in the work. And that's what Bud Crawford is doing. But Bud Crawford is so talented that him outworking everybody else is gonna be even worse. First of all, he's way better than that. He's way better than all of the competition. And he's outworking y'all. Come on, man. That's a cheat code right there. That's a cheat code. He's way better than y'all skillfully because he's the pound for pound king. But on top of that, he's outworking y'all, which is even more worse. You understand what I'm saying? So a guy like Ray Ford, who was just on top after his win over Ultimate Komatov, is looked at as a one-hit wonder because he lost his hunger. He went into the Nick Ball fight. He did not go into that fight to try to win that fight. He's the better skillful fighter. He didn't listen to his corner. He just went in there and tried to knock out Nick Ball. He forked the wrong fight, bro. I didn't like that fight. I'm so mad about that fight because I was becoming a fan of Ray. I wanted Ray to go out there and dominate Nick Ball. He let me down. Now, if he wants to gain me back as a fan, he wants to show me that he's still hungry. Instead of trying to run up and wait to 130, go back and go run it back. Go get the rematch. Go get your belt back. Get your belt back and then go up and wait. If you don't run it back, you ain't gonna ever have my respect. I'm not gonna have no respect for Ray no more. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. I take this boxing stuff real personal. If this guy can't run it back and win a fight that's supposed to be winnable, all he had to do was outbox this dude. He didn't have to go toe to toe with this guy. He underestimated this guy. He took this guy for granted. He underestimated this guy. He went in there thinking it was sweet when he should have been hungry. He should have never carried himself like a champion because he just became a champion one fight ago. He should have carried himself like a challenger. How Crawford carries himself. Every single fight, Terence Crawford carries himself like a challenger. He carries himself like he hasn't made millions in the sport of boxing. He hasn't accomplished everything that needs to be accomplished in the sport of boxing. That's how Bud Crawford carries himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's how he carries himself. That's how he's moving. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's exactly how he's moving. But how Ray carried himself after his big win, it looked like he wasn't hungry, man, and I didn't like it. And now all I'm gonna look at Ray is as a one hit wonder. I don't even have confidence in him no more for him to go up and wait and win a world title up there. I'm losing all confidence in him. How you just come off the biggest win in your career and then go lose, and then instead of trying to get your belt back, you want to run up and wait? That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous. That's not how you carry it. And let's get to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, he been lost his hunger. So pretty much this live is about Terence Crawford showing these guys like Ray Ford and Deontay Wilder, how to stay hungry. You know, Adrian Broner, we hear Adrian Broner a lot talk about he only has $13. That's his motivation. He says, I only have $13 to my name. But he don't fight like a guy with only $13 to his name. He doesn't even let his hands go. Crawford is the one that fights like he only has $13 to his name, even though he has made millions in the sport of boxing. His last fight, he generated by himself damn near 30 mil. That's how much he made versus Earl Spence. So he's coming off a $30 million payday, but he's moving like he don't have a dollar to his name. He's moving like this is the biggest fight of his career, and this is a win or lose. This is a must win situation. This is a must win situation. That's how you stay on top of the sport. When you have an idea and a mentality like a Bud Crawford, you can never lose. Because once you have that mentality and you have the work ethic where Crawford says, I'm gonna outwork you, and you have the skills, I'm not bro, that what I'm saying is this guy is a cheat code for boxing. If boxing was just a video game, his his overall would be 100%. His overall would be 100% on everything. His mindset, the way he carries himself, his work ethic, everything is 100%. He's the Kobe Bryant, uh, Michael Jordan of boxing, pretty much. Now getting back to Deontay Wilder, right? Deontay Wilder, he lost his hunger a long time ago. A long time ago. He lost his hunger a long time ago. He's just fighting for a check at this point right now. Just fighting for a check. I don't know what went wrong, but somehow it seems like Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua has switched mindset where Anthony Joshua seems more confident and Deontay Wilder seems like he don't have any confidence. He don't believe in nothing he does in the ring anymore. He's just going to collect the check. I mean, he's losing to guys like Joseph Parker. He should have knocked the old Deontay Wilder would have cooked Joseph Parker. The new Deontay Wilder, he's losing to guys like Joseph Parker, and he just lost to a 41-year-old boxer, bro. Ziggly Zhang is 41 years old. Nathan, that's what I was trying to get at just now, too. Wilder leaving Mark Breland was the worst decision he's ever made in his career. You understand what I'm saying? So I agree with you 100%, Nathan. That was the worst. What the freak can Malik Scott teach this guy? Malik Scott can't teach this guy shit. Why would you leave Mark Breland and JD's? Malik Scott, where did Malik Scott get his credentials from? Why did Wilder believe Malik Scott was gonna keep him at the elite level in the sport of boxing? Where did Malik Scott get his credentials to be able to train the heavyweight champion of the world? Malik Scott is just a motivational speaker. He's just over there being a yes man for Wilder. Oh, Wilder, you look great on a bag, buddy. He's a freaking motivational speaker for Wilder, bro. He's a motivational speaker. He's over there being a motivational speaker for Wilder and shit. Wilder, you look great with that 1-2, buddy. Try it again. Yo, Malik Scott out of pocket. He manipulated the shit out of Wilder and collecting some easy cheese, knowing damn well he's not fit for the job. I've never seen Wilder looks as horrible as he looked since since working with Malik Scott. He looked so bad. Like I told you, fighting his last fight versus Ziggler Zhang, right? The dude didn't even throw. He didn't even commit to his jab, bro. He never committed to any jab. He didn't even. It didn't even look like he wanted to throw a jab. All he wanted to do was touch gloves with Ziggler Zhang. He didn't want to throw no jabs. A real trainer would have had Wilder throwing jabs to the body. He'll go one down, two up, one down, two up, one down. Jab to the body, jab to the head. Like you switch it up. Then you do up jab. Then you do up jab hook. Up jab right hand. Right hand hook. But he wasn't doing none of that, bro. He wasn't doing none of that. He was just in there just looking like a weirdo. Carlos Rosado, salute. He says, salute, man. Hey, Queensberry didn't have to go 10-0 versus Matchroom like that on Saturday. Laugh my ass off. Hey, yo, that was a bad John, broski. I ain't gonna hold you. That was a bad John. Like, they really destroyed Eddie Hearn and his team. Like, I ain't think they was gonna do that to him. Like, it was a one-sided ass whooping, like Earl Spence says, but then he get his ass whooped. Earl Spence is hilarious, bro. He said it's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping. I'm gonna break him mentally, physically, and emotionally, and spiritually. Shit, all that shit happened to Earl. Carlos Rosado, salute. He said, to be honest, it wouldn't matter if Malik Scott was Witten or not. Wilder runs his camp. He doesn't do road work. Wilder Eagle is what caused Wilder because he had the right hand, in my opinion. Salute, Carlos Rosado. You got a point, but a real trainer is not going to train. Like my trainer, right? A real trainer is not going to train you if you're not listening to him. Like, for years, I had the same trainer. He got frustrated with me for so long. Like, I never used to listen to anything he said, any instruction he gave me. Like, when I sparred, I used to do what I wanted to do. And he wanted me to box, and I wanted to fight. He like, listen, you don't always got to fight. You got to learn how to box before you fight so you could do both. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try because I like to fight. But he wanted me to learn how to box first. He said, before you could fight, because this is professional. This is boxing. Well, not professional, but he says this is boxing. It's hit and don't get hit. And I teach the sweet science. I want you to show me the sweet science. I want you to show me your boxing IQ when you're in there. And I was like, man, I thought boxing was all about just throwing punches. I didn't know I had to think in here. It's a lot of thinking I got to do. I got to use my brain. And my coach was like, yeah, man, you got to use your brain, bro. You can't go in there and just throwing random punches. That's not how it works. You got to use your IQ. You got to set traps. You know, you got to throw some, you got to do some feints, you know. So when I listened to that, it elevated my game. I started boxing more instead of trying to bang, instead of trying to brawl, instead of trying to just walk down my opponent. I started using my jab. I started fighting off the back foot more, you know. I started spinning my opponents with the hook. Like my check hook was on point, you know. And everything was on point. Once I learned that boxing is more than just throwing punches, you got to use your brain. You got to use your boxing IQ to set up your punches, to set up traps. That's when I took my game to the next level. And I feel like Waller needs a trainer that's going to tell him about boxing IQ because it looks like Waller's just in there just throwing punches. He's not in there trying to set up no traps, no feints. Like, he's not going off of nothing. Like, Like you can read everything Wilder wants to do. It's just he's so predictable, bro. It's disgusting. That's not boxing, bro. That's whatever he wants to call it, but that ain't boxing. That ain't boxing, bro. And you can't convince me and tell me that shit is boxing. Whatever the freak Wilder be doing in there, that ain't boxing, bro. I be so sick to my stomach watching the so-called heavyweight champion of the world do stuff like that. He was getting away with it for years, but he's not getting away with it no more. He has to show he has to show that because if he can't show that, he's gonna lose every time, bro. He looks horrible. He looks horrible, y'all. He needs a trainer that's gonna tell him what to do. Boxing nerd, boxing nerd, shut your casual ass up, fool. Let me drop the link on your bum ass. I'ma cook you, nerd. You don't know shit about boxing. Your boy Boots is a duck. He ducking my man Crawford. Your boy Boots a duck, man. You hear me? Hit the link, nerd. Your boy Boots is a duck. Your boy Boots is a duck. He's a can crusher. He's about to crush a can. And Cody Crowley. He's about to crush a can. He's a can crusher. He's a tomato can crusher. He's about to crush another can. That's all he do. Crush cans. He's about to crush another can. Your boy's a duck, just like you. You can't fight like your boy. Both y'all can't fight. Both y'all. Both y'all can't fight, man. Both y'all fight bums. Y'all need to fight somebody with a freaking pulse. Hit the link, man. Come on the show and tell me what you're talking about. Hit the link, nerd. You casual fangirl. You don't know shit about boxing. I will embarrass you every time you come on here. The real Don Smith, salute. He said, tell him, some people think boxing is mostly physical, but it's 90% mental. A lot of truth. Fighters are punch drunk. Remember Meldrick Taylor? That's facts, man. 100% facts, the real Don Smith. It's definitely 90% mental, like Floyd Mayweather always say. Boxing nerd, come on the show and come answer these questions about your boy being a duck. Get your ass on the show, nerd. I need to hold you accountable for your boy. Your boy's a duck, man. He never wanted to fight my guy, Bud. He just clout chased this man for years. Clout chased, Bud. No intentions of fighting this man. Nathan salute. He says Hergovich looked like he didn't do road work against Dubose. He looked gassed in his cardio. Stamina in the fight was whack. It's disappointing because Hergovich is a better fighter than that. Yeah, man. I thought he was gonna win. I thought he was gonna be I think he's fighting in July next month. He's fighting at the Wells Fargo Center in Philly. He's selling out though. He's selling out. He sold 11K tickets already. So he's in his hometown. He doing his thing, selling out. He sold about 11K tickets already. You know what I'm saying? That's good. I'm happy for the guy because if he can continue to sell out, it makes the Crawford fight even more bigger. Crawford's gonna be like, okay, it's a big fight now. You getting a little clout. You getting a little bit more notoriety. You could put butts in seats. Now we can make a big fight. And I can humble you, young man. He's fighting in July against Cody Crowley at the Wells Fargo Center. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's July 13th. He's fighting July 13th versus Cody Crowley at the Wells Fargo Center in South Philly. But yeah, man, Deontay Wilder, man. Deontay Wilder needs somebody that's going to be in his ear and not a yes man because Malik Scott is a yes man. Malik Scott is just over there. Yeah, no problem, broski. Malik Scott is just over there just telling Deontay Wilder whatever he wants to hear. He's not even trying to correct the guy mistakes. Wilder's throwing when Wilder throws his jab, he doesn't even turn his hand over. He doesn't turn his fist over. He throws a jab and he doesn't turn his fist. Like the strangest shit I ever seen. When you throw a good jab, you supposed to turn your fist, bro. You throw a good jab, that real snappy jab where you snap your punches. You turn your hand as you throwing that punch. You turn your hand and then you move your head off the center line. Move your head off the center line, then throw that jab. You throw that double jab. You stick that thing right on his nose. When you throw the jab, you throw that jab right to your opponent's nose. So you look at his nose, keep your guard up, keep your head off, get ready to take your head off the center line. You take your head as you're taking your head off the center line, you're snapping that jab, double jab right in his face. So if he throws a jab back, he's gonna miss you because you already slipped off the center line. His head is gonna be right on the center line, and you can just his head is right on the center line. You can just slip his jab or slip his right hand because when you throw your jab, you just move your head off the center line. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to switch it up. Like I said, you go to the body, you touch it. Wilder hits so hard, bro. If he was really good at jabbing, bro, he'll win every fight with just a jab. But he probably had to throw some hooks in there, turn that jab around to a hook. Like I don't know, bro. I feel like this is common sense. How did this guy become the bronze bomber? How did he win a bronze medal if he can't fight? How did he win the heavyweight championship of the world? And he looks like an amateur fighter in here. He does nothing good in the ring. Like it looks horrible. Everything he does look horrible. His footwork look disgusting. Like he does nothing right. Carlos Rosado says, thanks, bro. The real Don Smith says Bud has the mental game and the violent side of him. His glove busted on Spence's face. That tells you the controlled anger. The real Don Smith. Well said, man. I agree 100%. Bud is that guy, man. He's that guy. He got these guys. He got these guys running scared, man. These guys don't want no smoke with Bud. First of all, he's more talented than these guys. He's way more talented than these guys, right? How he's way more talented than you and you let him outwork you. That's not cool. He's better than you at everything and you let him outwork you too. That's a recipe for disaster. You gotta outwork him. You can't let him outwork you if he's already better than you at everything. Like, come on now. It don't make no sense. Hey, yo, Carlos Rosado. Boxing nerd is ducking that smoke. He not trying to come on a channel and talk boxing, man. He just want to troll me. He don't want to answer. And why isn't Boxing Nerd showing any loyalty? Boxing Nerd isn't showing any loyalty to his fellow Canadian. His fellow Canadian, Cody Crowley, is fighting Mon Philly native Jerron Boots Ennis. And Boxing Nerd is rooting for Ennis instead of rooting for his fellow Canadian. I don't know what it is, Boxing Nerd. Are you rooting against the guy maybe because he's white? Because he's your countryman, right? Why won't you want your countryman to win? You gotta answer these need to Boxing Nerd, you need to answer these questions, bro. Why you don't want your countryman to win? He's from the same country as you. You know what I'm saying? So you should want your boy Cody to win. How you want a guy from Philly you don't even know, you have no ties to, you want him to win before before your boy, before your. He said boxing nerd is a fan. He's a fangirl. That's what he is. He's a casual fangirl. He knows absolutely nothing about boxing. He's a casual fangirl. I will embarrass him every time he gets on here. But he's scared to get on here. Every time I drop the link, he don't want to hit it. He don't want to hit the link, man. He's scared to get on here. He's scared. He's ducking smoke, man. Come on here, bro. Stop being scary. Come on here. Let's talk boxing, bro. Stop being scary, boxing nerd. I dropped the link on him like 50 times already, and he's running scared. He needs to answer these questions. Why isn't he rooting for his fellow Canadian? He wants to root for Ennis, a guy he's never met in his life, knows absolutely nothing about, but he wants to root for that guy. Gotta fight Boots, though. Talk my ish. Talk my ish says gotta fight Boots. Well, who gotta fight Boots? Boots already ducked the fight twice. Are you a new boxing fan? Are you a casual fan, girl? Talk my ish. You must be new to the sport of boxing because that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. You understand what I'm saying? That has to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard because the man offered this man to fight twice already. And let me explain it to you. Maybe you don't follow, so I'll explain it to you, all right? Maybe you're a new fan and you haven't been paying attention, all right? Virgil Ortiz was number one ranked in the WBO a couple years ago to fight Bud Crawford. The president of the WBO says, Virgil, you're up next to fight Crawford. They called Virgil like twice. Virgil turned the fight down twice. The number two ranked guy was Jerron Boots Ennis. So you know what the WBO was gonna do? They was gonna order Jerron Ennis to fight Terence Crawford. You know what Jerron Ennis did? He peeped that he was supposed to fight Crawford next because he was ranked number two in the WBO and the number one guy didn't want it. So the WBO was gonna order the number two guy to fight Bud. You know what your boy Ennis did? You talking about he got to fight Boots? You don't know that because you don't follow the sport. Your boy Boots took himself out of the boxing rankings of the WBO because he didn't want to fight Crawford. But yet you're coming to my channel and telling me he got to fight Boots. Why didn't you tell Boots to fight him? Boots had an opportunity to fight him. He was ranked number two. The WBO was about to order the fight. Your boy Boots left. Your boy Boots left the rankings to fight a guy named Karen. And you got the nerve to come over here and say nonsense like that? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Are you trying to piss me off today, bro? Why you trying to piss me off in the comments today? You really got the nerve to come over here and say nonsense like that because you don't follow the sport of boxing. He was number two. The WBO was about to order him to fight Terence Crawford for the belt. You know what he did? He left the WBO rankings. He left the WBO rankings and he fought Karen. He fought for an IBF interim belt instead of fighting for the WBO royal belt. Why haven't you checked him for that? Talk my ish. Why didn't you check him for that? But you want to come to my channel and say nonsense in the comment section. He got to fight Boots when Boots already ducked the fight. That was the first time he ducked the fight. You know he ducked the fight again, right? See, you don't know that because you don't follow the sport. How did he duck the fight again? Crawford, he signed a he signed a fight on BLK Prime. BLK Prime said he needed another big fight for Crawford. Crawford said, what's up with Jerron Ennis? Jerron Ennis wants to fight, right? They reached out to Jerron Ennis to fight Crawford. Jerron Ennis turns down the fight. Talk my ish. Are you paying attention? Because I feel like you're a new boxing fan. I got to educate you on what's going on in the sport. Because if you knew what was going on, you would have never said what you said. So, Jerron Ennis, um, BLK Prime, BLK Prime offered Jerron Ennis the Terence Crawford fight. What did Jerron Ennis say? No, I'm not fighting Terence Crawford on BLK Prime. I'd rather fight Terence Crawford on Showtime. Who the freak are you to make decisions? You haven't accomplished anything in the sport of boxing for you to say where you can and can't fight. It's not up to you. You have accomplished absolutely nothing. You can't even tie Bud's shoes. You can't even tie that man's shoes. Yet you're trying to make demands where they should fight you or where they shouldn't fight you. Do that even make sense? Do you see how entitled that guy is? That guy is so entitled. He try to make demands on where to fight. It's not up to you. You're not no pound for pound talent yet. You haven't won no belts from took no belts from the champion. Why would you try to make demands on where to have the fight at? It's not up to you, buddy. But anyway, moving forward, hopefully Talk My Ish is up to date now when it comes to the sport of boxing because he just embarrassed himself. King, salute. He said, yo, what's up, bro? I'm chilling, bro. How you? Nathan, Boots left the WBO because he knew he couldn't beat Crawford. Now, this guy knows boxing. Talk My Ish don't knows boxing. He don't follow the sport. He don't know that Boots was supposed to beat Crawford mandatory, and he ducked that fight. He don't know that because he's a new boxing fan. He has no idea Boots ducked that fight already twice. If he knew that, he would have never said what he said in the comments. Now, this guy, Nathan, that guy, he knows boxing. You heard what he said. Boots left the WBO because he knew he couldn't beat Crawford. Now, that guy, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about. Talk My Ish, he don't know what the freak he's talking about. King says boxing nerd is a lame. Yup, he is a lame. He's a loser too. He's a loser. He's going against his fellow Canadian. He's trying to go against his fellow Canadian, Cody Crowley. How can you go against your fellow Canadian? You know what I'm saying? The guy's in the same country as you, and you're picking against him to lose to Jerron Boots Ennis, a guy you don't even know. You don't know Ennis from a can of paint. Where you know this guy from? And you're going so hard for him. You don't know this man. You don't even have his number. You don't have his number. You never talked to that man on the phone before. You actually can go visit Cody Crowley because he lives in Canada where you live at. You can't come visit Jerron Ennis. You guys are miles apart. So why aren't you supporting your fellow Canadian? Instead, you're supporting Jerron Boots Ennis, which makes no sense, boxing nerd. Nathan says Boots couldn't hold Bud's spit bucket. He can't. I'm talking about tying the shoes. He can't even hold the spit bucket like my man Nathan just said. He can't even hold the spit bucket. For real, for real. He's nowhere near that man's level. Carlos Rosado says, do you think Boots fights for undisputed at 47? Or if Bud says let's fight, he jumps to 154 for the payday? Um, I already heard his dad. I already heard what his dad said. His dad said, um, undisputed at 147 is their goal. They're not worrying about moving up in weight until they get. They said they're trying to make their own legacy at 47. So his goal is probably to become undisputed at 47 before he ever moves up. But if Turkey offer him the fight, I don't think he's going to turn it down because he's going to be making his highest payday. If Turkey, he could go up in weight, lose to Crawford, and come back down. You know, he's just like Kell Brook. He went up in weight, lost to Gennady Golovkin, and he came back down. Ennis could do the same thing. He could go up in weight, lose to Crawford, and come back down to 47. That's if he can still compete, because he's gonna take a beating from Bud. He's gonna take a beating from Bud. Carlos Rosado says, I know Boots from 21st and Lehigh. It's like, no, I never met that man. LOL, LOL. Hey, yo, you funny as shit, Carlos. He said 21st and Lehigh. Hey, yo, I'll be up there too, though. I be down Lehigh, where all the poppies be at. I be up Lehigh. But I be down like fifth in Lehigh though. Like fifth around there. I used to date a Spanish girl and I dated her for a couple years. And I wanted to break up with her, right? But her parents, they know how to cook. Her family, they know how to cook really good, right? And on the weekends, they cook so well. I didn't want to break up with her because I didn't want to miss out on the food. I didn't want to miss out on the food, bro. So I stayed with her. I stayed with her for a couple more months, even though I wanted to break up with her because we wasn't clicking no more. I wanted to break up with her, but I had to stay with her because on the weekends they cook so well. I wanted to eat their food for free. So I forced myself to stay with her, bro. She was down Lehigh. She was down from like fifth and Lehigh. How can they call Boots a phenom when he hasn't fought a championship fight? I guess fanboys live in a glass world. He said, how can they call Boots a phenom when he hasn't fought a championship fight? I guess fanboys live in a glass world. I agree, the Royal Don Smith. Salute. Yo, I be so mad when I hear Blue Bloods call him that. Blue Bloods say he's Crawford and Spence put together. He's the phenom. He's like Crawford and Spence 2.0. I'll be like, Blue Bloods is a complete casual fangirl. He knows nothing about boxing. That man hasn't fought anybody to give him a praise like that. He even compares this guy to Roy Jones Jr. I'm like, you people are stupid. Let the man actually do something first. He hasn't deserved any praise he's getting. He hasn't done anything in the sport of boxing for him to get any type of praise or recognition. It makes no sense to give a guy that much praise and recognition and the guy hasn't done shit in the sport of boxing. It makes absolutely no sense at all. I'm so confused. So confused. Carlos Rosado, salute. Shit, Bud gonna be undisputed at 154 before Boots possibly wins undisputed at 147. And that would be three undisputed divisions before Boots wins his first ever undisputed. Think about it. I agree 1,000,000%, Carlos Rosado. I agree 1,000,000%. Bud is gonna be undisputed at 54 before Boots even unify. You talk about undisputed. Before he even unifies, Bud will be undisputed. By the time Bud is undisputed, then he might try to unify at 147. For real, for real. I mean, I don't understand why these dudes put this guy on a pedestal and he hasn't done shit in the sport of boxing. Nathan, I think I saw an interview where Gary Antoine might be moving up. Yeah, I was just watching that interview too. But he says he wants his title shot versus Devin first though before he move up. He wants his title shot versus Devin Haney. I don't like that fight for Devin Haney. I do not like that fight for Devin Haney. Gary Antoine versus Devin Haney. That is a bad style matchup. Devin Haney will be in a lot of trouble. He should not fight Gary Antoine. Carlos Rosado says, laugh my ass off. I used to live off of 4th and Lehigh. I know the area well. Hey, yo, I probably seen you up there too, bro. I probably seen you up there because, all right, let me tell you what year I used to be up there, right? I used to be up there from 2019 to 2021. Was you up there 2019, 2021? That's when I was up there. You heard me? I used to be up there like 2019, 2021. That's when I used to be up there. 2019, 2021, I used to be up there every day because I had a girlfriend up there. So I used to be down there all the time. Me and my cousin used to be down there too. Cause my cousin was I was dating this girl and my cousin was dating her sister. I thought Sandor Martin was Devin Haney's WBC mandatory. I thought the same thing too. But Gary Antoine Russell believe he wants to get a fight with Devin or something. Cause I keep hearing him mention Devin. Antoine keep mentioning Devin every chance he gets. But I think Sandor was the mandatory. So you're right, Nathan. I think Sandor is the mandatory. And the Sandor Martin versus Devin Haney fight is gonna tell us if Devin Haney's gonna be the same again. Because after that beating he took against Ryan Garcia, we don't know if he's gonna ever be the same, man. Cause he took a beating and he got his jaw broken. It looked bad. It looked bad. How his jaw looked. Let me see if I can find a picture of how bad it looked. Let me see if I can find a picture. His jaw looked broke really bad, man. I didn't like it. I didn't like how Dev got beat up like that. His jaw looked horrible. Ryan really put it on him, you know. So I don't know, man. Dev looked horrible. He looked horrible. Where's this picture at, man? I can't find it. I can't find the picture. I just had it the other day. I literally just had the picture. Where'd that picture go? But Devin Haney just posted a video today, and he looked cool. He didn't seem like he was down. Or matter of fact, he posted it yesterday, I think. I can't find a picture of Devin Haney's jaw, but his jaw looked bad. Will you ever live stream a boxing match? King, salute. I do that, but sometimes I like to watch it by myself, you know. But I've done that in the past. I'm not gonna lie, I've done it in the past. But I just like to enjoy it, with no distraction sometimes. But I might do that. I might do that coming up. So I've done it before, King. I might do it again. I might. But I've done it before for sure. No. But yo, bro, you wanna come on and say a few things? Cause I'm gonna only be on here for like an hour, man. I ain't gonna be on here for too long. I'm gonna be on here for an hour and then I'm gonna take it down. Sandor is gonna be a tough fight for Dev. Nathan, salute. I agree. This fight is gonna show us if Devin Haney didn't take too much damage. Because if he looks bad against Sandor Martin, then we know he's not the same fighter he once was. He did take a lot of damage in the Ryan Garcia fight. So we'll find out if he's the same fighter or not. We'll find out. It is what it is. But King, hit the link. Come up and say a few things if you want. Hit the link and come up and say a few things if you want. God's son's down. Why you taking it down? I don't know, bro. I just like to do a little hour and get off because I be doing some other stuff. Plus, I'm a little sleepy too. I don't want to fall asleep on here. That's why. Damn, how long you want me to be on here? God's son's down. Salute. Hey, yo, King
Yo,
Kings. Salute, my
what's
guy. How you?
good? What's good with you, Brody?
I'm chilling, man. How you? Everything good?
Yeah, just cooling, man.
Yeah.
Enjoying this summer weather, man.
Oh, yeah, that's all we can really do for real. Stay out the way,
Mm.
right?
Eggs, yeah, man. Yup, you already know. Take care of business. Yup.
Uh-huh. Hey, yo, man,
Mm.
what you think about that Wilder fight, man? Was you on my live then when I was talking about it last time and I said he needed a miracle to win?
No, I ain't see that, but man, Wilder, man. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my God. But one thing I want to say is I
Yeah,
felt
go ahead.
like the refs could have gave him a little more, like one more shot, like one more chance, like you
You think the
know,
ref stopped it too early?
a little bit. Like he was hurt, he was clearly hurt, but I don't think he was just out of it. Like I
Yeah,
felt like
yeah, I
if the
agree. I agree to a certain extent. The reason why is because those last extra punches. Let's say the ref would have let him continue to go, right? Let's say if
hmm
he would have got caught with some other heavy shit from Zhang. Like he could get seriously hurt. When you about to get knocked out and you get up, bro, because he tried to get up too fast. You seen him?
hmm
He was rolling on the floor. He tried to get up. If he was gonna get caught again, he could get some brain damage, bro. So
mm,
it depends how you want to look at it. You could say premature stoppage, but then you can also say the ref probably saved his life, bro. Like
yeah,
seriously,
I can see
he
that.
could get brain damage because if the ref would have let him go back out there, and he would have got caught again, he there's a possibility he could get seriously hurt. So sometimes it's good for these refs to stop the fight. I'd rather a ref stop the fight early than late.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You don't want to see these guys lose their life, man.
I just feel like just seeing the Tyson Fury versus Usyk fight and
Uh
seeing
huh.
that, like, if you
Oh
let
yeah, yeah,
Tyson
yeah.
Fury go on, you
Oh
could
yeah,
have let Wilder.
they let Tyson Fury go. Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Yeah, like I felt like that kind of man.
But
Like,
Wilder, they waved that joint right off.
yeah,
Okay,
man.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying again.
But then again, I was also thinking it wasn't a championship fight either. So
Uh huh. It
I,
wasn't.
you
Yeah.
know, so
They ain't get a chance to defend his belt. Yup.
right, yeah, like so I was
Hold on,
kind of
bro.
on
I'll
the
be right
fence.
back. Right. I'm about to text my girl real quick. I'm on my phone. I'm about to text her real fast. I'll be right back.
Are you good? Yup. What's up, world? Talk boxing, man. Man, what's up with the chat, man? What's up, man? Why you talking down? Sun God down. Why you talking down? What you mean? Like talking down on who?
No, no. He was asking me why am I taking it down? Meaning like why am I getting off?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were talking to me. You're like, why you taking it down? Cause I was going to be getting off in a little bit. So he was asking me why you taking it down.
Oh, okay. I mean, you ain't taking the live down. You just stopping, right?
No, no, it's like a saying. I don't know if he from Philly, but that's how we say it in Philly though. We be like, I'm about to take it down. It means like I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off this, or I'm
Oh,
about to go to sleep, or something like that.
okay, okay.
It's
You
like it's
know.
like a slang. It's like a slang, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a state over. I'm from Ohio, so
Oh,
we
all right,
talking
all right.
a little different, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what we say. Yeah, when we about to go to sleep up here, there's a few things we say. We say I'm about to be rocked. That means I'm about to go to sleep. Or I'm about to take it down. That means I'm about to go to sleep. Or I'm about to be checked. Like I'm about to go to sleep. Or I already said taking it down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we say all that. So we
Mm,
say all kinds of stuff. So
mm.
so I don't know if he from Philly, but he said why you taking it down? That's one of the things we say up here too.
Oh, okay. Y'all got your own little language, huh?
Yeah, yeah, we got our own lingo up here, bro. When you come up here, you be like, what the fuck? You probably only know
Man,
what well, you probably only know what you hear. Probably John. We say John a lot.
yeah, I heard that before for
Yeah,
sure.
we say John all the time. We call everything John.
Mm.
We even call girls Johns. Like, yo, that John right there, she cute as shit. Look at her, she pretty.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how. But yeah, man, Wilder disappointed me, man. I thought he would have put up a better fight. I didn't think he was gonna get cooked in like. I didn't think he was gonna get cooked in 5 rounds, bro.
Man, he's lightweight, man. He shot, man. He couldn't pull the trigger, man. Like I think it's something mentally wrong with him. Like that Tyson Fury, them Tyson Fury's fight took something out of him. Like
No
he
bullshit, bro. No bullshit.
he
I think it's
definitely
some-
went to time.
I think it is something wrong with him. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something wrong with him based on the fact that he literally in my opinion, he took on the energy of Anthony Joshua. When Anthony Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, Anthony Joshua was acting all scary. He didn't want to let his hands go. That's how Wilder's
Mm.
acting now. And Wilder was even doing interviews talking shit about Anthony Joshua. He's like he's scared to throw punches and stuff like that. And Wilder's on that same type time now. He's not trying to throw punches like he used to. He's not
I
confident in himself like he used to be.
Yeah, I watched a Wilder fight. I'm like, what happened? Like this
Yeah,
is
this ain't
totally
the
different.
same. This
Like,
ain't the same ball.
man, same body, just a different energy. Like, I'm like,
Different mindset. Yeah, it's all about the mindset, bro. That's what I'm saying. Boxing is like 90% mental. If you go into the fight and you don't believe you can win, I feel like Wilder already knew he lost the fight before he even got in that ring.
man, it was just sad to see him lose again, man. Like that's, but he
Yeah.
definitely need a different trainer. Like I can't. You can't use a sparring partner as a trainer like that. To me, that don't make no sense. And it's a guy you beat already. Like I don't get that. Like I respect Malik Scott, but he's not no top
Yeah,
trainer.
he's not a trainer. He's not a guy that can get you to that next level. He don't have no credentials. He don't have nothing to go off of that will make us think he was the right fit for Wilder. Wilder only went over there because that was his boy.
Yeah, it just didn't make no sense. Like the dude, I forgot the guy's name. The old dude who used to train him. I felt like he wasn't that bad. Like I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
Mark
he
Breland,
threw.
yeah. Mark
Yeah,
Breland. He was the best trainer he ever had.
he threw in the towel, but he saved that man's life.
Bro,
Like how you gonna get mad?
Bro, Wilder got the wrong people in his ear, bro. He got the
Mm.
he got the wrong people in his ear. He should have never left this trainer. He would not be in the situation he's in right now.
Like I really don't get
Bro,
that.
his career would have went a lot different.
Mm. Yeah, I really don't get that, bro. Like real. So,
Yeah. Hey yo, but I'm saying like they need to learn from Crawford. Crawford just came off the biggest win of his career against Earl Spence, and he has a fight coming up versus Israel Madrimov. And he's training like he got a dollar to his name. He's training like he broke. The man, yo,
man.
this man is taking this fight so serious. Like this is a make or die fight, or like he's taking a fight so serious, bro. I'm like, yo, he started camp 2 months early, bro. A make or
Mm,
break fight. That's how he's looking at it.
mm.
And
Yeah,
then he
like
And then he said this. And then he said this. They can't outwork me. He already has all of the skills. And then he talking about dudes can't outwork him, bro. That's crazy. So he's better than you with all the boxing skills, and he's more in shape than you. That's even worse.
man, he outworked them young boys. Like that's amazing. Like man,
Uh,
Crawford, he's a different breed, bro. Like
yeah,
man,
bro. He's somebody to look at if you want to stay at the top in boxing. You need to take his work ethic and implement that in your game if you want to be at the top for that many years. You know, Crawford is the only fighter in boxing right now that's been on the pound for pound list for like 10 plus years.
mm, that says
Imagine,
something.
bro, imagine being at the top for that long.
Mm.
That's a different kind of dedication, bro. You have to be so disciplined to be able to do something like that.
Hey, I went against Bud one time, and I never went against Bud
What
again
fight was
since
that,
then.
gang? What fight was that?
Man, that Gamboa fight, bro.
Oh shit. Yo,
Like,
everybody tell me that same shit, bro. Every time I talk to somebody, they tell me the same thing. Oh, you thought Gambo was gonna cook him?
man, I just thought I didn't know much about Crawford then. It's just, and I
Right.
knew more about Gamboa. I just thought Gamboa was skillful. You know, he from Cuba, and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I,
he
I
was
just
fast. He got crazy
yeah,
combinations. Yeah, he
you
was
know,
super fast, and he was undefeated. He was a world champion in a few weight classes. So yeah, of course,
mm-hmm.
he probably was the favorite going into that fight, and a lot of people don't know that. And he was managed by 50 Cent,
Yeah, 50, yup, uh-huh.
so
Mm,
he had a lot of people behind him. So he was supposed to win that fight. Crawford wasn't supposed to win that fight, bro. People don't know that.
mm,
So even
damn.
even though Crawford was the champion, but Gamboa was supposed to become a world champion again. He was supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
another division world champion, but he ran into
Mm.
the wrong motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after I seen Crawford do that to Gamboa, I'm like,
uh,
okay, yeah, never
yeah, he
again.
nice.
Like,
He nice.
even when he moved up in weight, I never went against him. Never. Like, I'm like, okay,
Yeah, bro. This man literally pays all my bills when he fights. Like
I
I'm
bet.
like I'm that confident, bro. I put money on him for a knockout every time, bro. Every time.
Man,
I get paid every time. That's why I wish he would have fought more. I wish he was fighting more than once a year, because when he fights, bro, I put a bag on him, bro. And I
mm,
and I get paid, bro. For the Spence fight, I almost made 4 grand, bro. Profit.
damn, in one night, damn,
And what, bro? Imagine that, making almost 4 grand one night.
bro. Just watching the fight, bro.
Yeah, just a fight, just a fight, gang,
Man,
just a fight,
oh
gang,
man,
bro. All my bills is paid months ahead, bro. I lied to you not.
mm.
Yeah,
Well, you do you think Spence gonna do anything against what's his
Fondora.
name? Yeah, from Door.
If his chin holds up, you know, if his chin holds up, I think he should get past Fondora, and then when he get past him, then he's gonna make the rematch with Crawford even bigger at 154, and that'd be his last fight.
Mm.
His last fight would be against Crawford at what 54.
Hey,
I
that's
think he.
crazy. They
I
making
think he.
that mandatory.
Yeah, they made Crawford a mandatory for the winner of that fight. Lowell and
Mm.
Fondora.
That's crazy, man. Like,
Yeah,
we got so many super fights in line. Like, man, like they. It seemed like they trying to push for the Crawford versus Canelo too.
yeah. But if Canelo loses his belt, Crawford might not want that fight because Crawford only wanted to fight Canelo because he wanted to be undisputed in one fight. But
mm,
Canelo was trying to vacate the belt, the IBF belt, because he got a new mandatory named William Skull. But I'm hearing new rumors he might fight that guy, William Skull. He might fight him. So that'd
who
be
that?
good.
Oh,
I want him to fight him so he can keep his belts. Because if he vacate his belts, then Crawford's not gonna want to fight him no more. He's gonna be like, "No, man, I only wanted to fight you because you was the undisputed champion. If you vacate the
mm.
belt, the fight don't make sense no more to me."
I mean, why? I mean, why take this long to strip them? Like, I mean, you might as well let them be undisputed. Like, I don't really get. It should. I don't. I feel like if you ain't stripping for David Ben the Diaz, you shouldn't strip him for this dude. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You let him duck David for 3 years, but the IBF is different from the WBC though. The WBC they let you do whatever. Look at what they look at what they did with Jamal Jarlow. He held that belt for
you,
a while and never for his
you just
mandatory.
gotta pay him. Like, if you
Yeah,
pay him, like,
you just gotta cut him a check. They let you keep that belt.
yeah,
And I remember
uh,
one year, I don't know how long you've been following it, but one year they took the belt from Canelo and gave it to Gennady Golovkin. Canelo didn't want to fight Golovkin
I think
at
he
160.
vacated. Didn't
Yeah,
he vacate?
I thought they scripted him. I think they
It
scripted him.
might have been. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah,
Either
they
way, like I remember.
yeah, they script Canelo and gave the belt to Gennady Golovkin and
Mm,
GGG, remember he was like, give me my belt," and they gave him the belt after they stripped Canelo.
mm.
But
I remember Triple G used to always say Mexican style to rub it in Canelo's face, like,
oh
you
yeah,
know, I fight Mexican style. Like, you
yeah.
know, that was a straight shot for Canelo. Like,
Oh, I didn't see this comment. Let me read this comment from PM. Salute to my guy PM. He said, "Easy salute." That used to be my name on here. Bud Crawford beats Easy Root Spence. I don't know if you remember. I had a channel. I think you just came into my channel, right?
yeah, maybe like 6 months. Yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I had a channel called Bud Crawford beats Easy Root Spence before I
Mm,
changed it to no credit. But
mm,
yeah, I had the name for like 5 years, so people call me Easy. But
mm,
he said Wilder needs to build his legs up. There's no weight limit in heavyweight. He has freaking chicken legs, bro. Hey yo, he just cooked Wilder with that one.
mm,
He said Wilder got chicken legs.
mm. I mean, he just got that super power, like, and that power used to make up for a lot of his flaws. Now it's just he gun shy. He shot, man. Like
Yeah,
if you ain't using the power, it's just useless. Then
yeah,
you
pretty much.
know, I just man like. I'm not saying that he should retire, but it's hard to come back for from something like that. Like, you know,
Yeah, yeah, especially the way he got knocked out. That was a vicious job. Like
man,
you
spin
seen that
him
hook he got hit
around.
with? Bro, the hook turned him around. He got hit with the hook and then he like did a 360 turn. Like
Yeah,
he
that's
looked like he
crazy.
dropped something and he was looking for it.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it
crazy.
looked bad.
Yeah, um,
But
I
yeah,
was
bro,
just
see,
wondering.
I want to stay on for a little bit more, but I gotta get off. I gotta call my girl. She keep being annoying.
Oh yeah, you good. Take care of your business, man. Good speaking with you, man.
I'm
Like
gonna
for
definitely
real.
hop back on tomorrow. Because I work late today because I got a job. I work late
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
so I wanted to come on early, but I got off late. So I'm gonna try to
It's
come on early
cool.
tomorrow.
Okay, for sure, man. I definitely try to tune in if I'm not working. Shit.
All right, Brody. I appreciate you. I appreciate you supporting the channel.
Yeah, man, for sure. Like any video you post or whatever, I'm definitely gonna like, support, whatever, man. Share. Like I really fuck with you, bro, in this channel, man. Like it it's good to hear
Uh
from
huh.
other supporters, like
Yeah, that
like
think the same, right?
yeah. Sometimes I think I'm alone in this world supporting Crawford.
Nah, bro. You ain't alone, bro. We out here. It's just that we out here. It's just that these other channels, they bigger channels. That's why they've been
Man,
doing it
yeah,
for a
like,
long time. So that's why they and they been going against Bud for forever. But he keep proving them wrong every time. Every time he fight, he keep proving them wrong. And
yeah,
they
for
they
sure.
they still ain't he keep making them believer, but they still don't want to. They still try to find somebody new. Now they want to bring Ennis to the table. Like after Ennis, they gonna bring somebody else. It just never stops. He gonna
You
keep
gonna
proving these guys wrong.
you gonna ruin that boy's career doing that, man.
Fact, bro. But yeah, let
Mm-mm.
me call my shorty though. I appreciate you. All right, Brody.
All right, Brody, I catch you, man.
All right, be safe. All right.
All right, yeah, yeah.